There are so many questions tonight about a small plane crash in West Houston that killed 2 people. It disappeared after departing West Houston Airport last night, but wasn't found until this afternoon in a wooded area of the Barker Reservoir. Matt Doherty is near the crash site with the latest.
We're about 4 miles from the West Houston Airport. That's where the plane departed last night, heading to Pearland. What happened after that, we still don't know. Tonight, the investigation into the crash that killed 2 people is still just beginning.
I'm sure the passenger that's still in the plane is going to have to be extracted.
Sergeant Richard Standifer with the Texas Department of Public Safety says the NTSB will arrive tomorrow. Sergeant Standifer says the plane took off with 2 passengers, believed to be a man and a woman, at 7:55 last night. 5 minutes later, he says the West Houston Airport lost contact with the plane.
If it crashed last night, why didn't we get a call last night?
The sergeant says DPS was not alerted there was a missing plane in Houston until after 2 o'clock this afternoon.
The airport went up to look for them. They appeared to find what they thought was debris, and local law enforcement was brought out here, but due to the weather and the fog.
The site of the wreckage is a far distance from the dam, where authorities staged their vehicles this afternoon.
The brush is heavy back there. They had to bring in dozers and chainsaws and cut their way through it. So the only way that I would think that you'd be able to see that if the thing caught on fire.
The sergeant says he believes the victims died on impact. They have not been identified. However, the sergeant says an ID found at the scene is that of a man with a Houston address. The manager from the West Houston Airport says the girlfriend of a man on board the plane showed up at the airport today, trying to find out what happened to her boyfriend. The manager says the plane's emergency device did not work, and they did not know the plane went down. In West Houston, I'm Matt Doherty, KHOU 11 News.